Hello and thank you for pressing play. Welcome to A Beer with Bear or any other beverage. This is episode 59, and our guest for this week we have Sabotage. With me as always we have Frank Quarantet.
What's up, dude?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
By the way, great job on this episode. You took some really good pictures.
Thank you so much. It was really dark in that room to get good photos.
No, it was dark and more men kept coming in that room. A lot of big crowd.
Yep, like a porno.
Oh no. Don't let your wife hear that one. And next in we have George.
Hey, what's up, Bear? How's it going?
It's going pretty good. I must say, though, I kind of overdid it with the chow mein before I got here.
What else is new?
I got a problem. All right, so Self-Sabotage. This was recorded in person at Jaco Studios in Pico Rivera. The Modelos were flowing, and the room was full of laughs. We have Nick on vocals, Craig on guitar, Aline on bass, Eugene on guitar, and Roman Dangerfield on the drums. Roman Dangerfield is a really good friend of ours. You may remember him from such bands as Hard Stride, Resist and Exist, Corrupted Youth, Uptown Psychos, Viewers Like You, and George, you also said you saw him somewhere else recently?
Yeah, I saw him at Chuck E. Cheese playing for the Chuck E. Cheese band.
Oh, wow. He really gets around. You can tell by his calves. He plays a lot.
Oh, those calves were magical.
Dude, Frank.
They were big.
Dude, once you pointed out to me, I kept staring at it. I felt bad. It's like when someone has a birthmark and you're trying not to look. Those fucking calves.
It was both my thighs put together.
Dude, it's not even a bad way. They're muscular. All right, we got to the formation of the band, their most memorable show, which happened to be their first show, as well as upcoming shows and project announcements. This was a great group of guys. We'll actually be back there pretty soon because about 5 bands practice in that one studio, and they're all bands I want to get on the show, so we'll be back there real soon. Theme music by Chris Helking, graphic design by Jeremy Fletcher, editing by Rob Flores, and mixing and post-production by Ryan Miles. Thank you very much and enjoy. So, Craig, you're saying you're talking about your equipment you have? I'm sorry.
Yeah, just picked up a Victory head, run it through a Marshall cab, and I have an old 78 Marshall JMP that I hook up together with it sometimes to get that stereo sound, you know.
Awesome. Frank was just telling us today how one of our friends, mutual friends, changed his the tubes in his cab on his amp.
Oh, our friend changed the tubes on my amp.
On your amp, yeah. Eric from the Henchman and Fear. And you were telling me how difficult it was.
Yeah, he had to do some math problems. I don't know, to bias the amp.
Yeah, biasing, that's a whole... I don't understand that stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. I barely graduated high school.
And here I am thinking, changing the tubes. I thought it was like a light bulb. You take it in, you screw it in, and you're good to go. I didn't realize there was so much behind it.
Some of these new amps, though, they have like bias adjustment on the back now, so you don't have to take it in.
Okay, yeah. And lurking over my shoulder, we got, actually, he's security for today. He didn't know that, but he is now. We have Nacho.
Yeah, what's up?
Come over here and say hi.
Hey, what's up?
You may know him from Corrupted Youth. Any other projects? I know you do a little promoting.
Yeah, September 24th, the LACY Fest is coming out. Hope you guys can come down and join.
Absolutely. We'll definitely talk more about that. Okay, so let's go back. So let's go around to the room. We have Nick, correct?
Yeah.
And you're the vocalist for Self-Sabotage?
That is correct.
Awesome. A fellow sober guy. We're starting a little early without Roman because I think he went to the restroom, but it's been quite a while now, so hopefully he's okay. Nacho went to go check on him.
Make sure he didn't fall in the toilet
feeding
or
the
something.
fish.
Yeah, that bubble feeding the fish. I never heard that before.
There's fish here?
Yeah, in the toilet bowl. These fish get hungry.
I can imagine. I can't imagine his with his diet though that he's a healthy source of nutrients with his shit.
Fish come out looking like the one from The Simpsons with the 3 eyes and shit.
Oh, I love that reference. I love that reference. I was even thinking too how we're talking about who was it, Troy McClure. You might remember me for such. That's kind of Roman because all the bands he's in. You might remember me for some bands of Self-Sabotage, Corrupted Youth, Uptown Psychos, and the list goes on.
Hard Stride, Viewers Like You,
The Howlers.
Resistance
No Way
Exists.
Jose,
Slander.
Slander.
Resistance Exists. That's right.
Didn't he play with Oi Ployd too? Yeah, he did. There he is.
Here he is.
Speaking of the
Hey.
devil.
The man, the
of the
myth, the
hour.
legend.
So you're feeding the fish. Go ahead and squeeze right next to Frankie over here.
You're gonna be the meat in the middle.
Oh, dang. This is our house. This is our house.
Usually the white goes in the middle in the Oreo.
Oh, that's kind of racist, bro.
No, we're not talking about race. We're talking about cream. So, are you okay? You're a little late. I'm glad you made it. Roman.
Roman's always late, dude.
I'm actually early.
So I was telling them we're going to be recording throughout the episode pictures and
You're gonna be breathing.
yeah. So if you see me with my phone up, I'm not like being a pervert. It's just for the show. It's not for my own personal use. And then, like I said, we're just talking about how you're because you brought up the Simpsons, how the fish here have 3 eyes because of the shit that they're eating. But I was saying you're like Troy McClure from The Simpsons. You might remember from such projects as because you're in so many bands.
Oh my god.
How many bands are you in,
I'm
dude?
in like
fucking
I
whore.
can't even count them.
I just keep it simple. And say I think he's in all of them.
Yeah, but all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got ready for this. You just wanted to roast me.
I'm not roasting
It's
you.
a
We're
roast
old
of Roman.
friends.
I play in Resistance Exist because that's never mind. Resistance Exist, Self-Sabotage, Hard Stride, Uptown Psychos, Viewers Like You, and Corrupted Youth. Oh my god, that's 6 bands.
I thought you could keep going on your fingers and have to take your shoes off and start counting the toes.
Oh, now I understand what you meant by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So as I was saying, I just got to meet your bass player, your guitarist, your vocalist. You're on drums, and do you have a bass player? Or are you going for?
Yeah, he's on his way. I think he's on his way, right?
Yeah, he should be here shortly. Just getting off of work. He works like every day. Every
single
fucking
day.
day. Forever.
Forever.
All right. So where are we at? What studio is this?
Jaco Studios.
Awesome. We're in a nice little lounge here. I like the settings. We got it's going for a whole Elvis vibe. We got 70s Elvis where he put the weight on. We got the Jailhouse Rock. Where there's a lyric in that George has brought up to me that I really didn't.
Oh, the gay lyrics?
Yeah, I guess
I gotta look it
Elvis
up.
was he messed around.
Yeah, something about the
Hold on, he'll tell you.
dancing in the cell together. I don't know. I'll look it up.
He'll look it up right now. But either way, this is a very nice place. We got you Modelos, which is cool because a lot of times we ask a band what they want to drink. They usually give us, an expensive beer or very like a craft beer, But you guys just keep it simple, Modelos.
Yeah, that's a tried and true, man. It's pretty much all we ever drink.
Trying to
Yeah.
get sponsored by them, hopefully one day.
Absolutely.
If Modelo is listening.
yeah, Modelo, if you're listening.
We love you, Modelo.
And we're at Pico Rivera.
Yeah, Pico Rivera, California.
I was trying to look up some strange facts about Pico. I really couldn't find anything. Maybe celebrities who lived here or were born here. I mean, the biggest one was Keanu Reeves' ex-girlfriend. I'm not even joking. His ex-girlfriend, the one that passed away.
Fucking reaching, bro.
I was trying to find something happening here. I guess there's not much going on.
There's nothing going on in Pico Rivera, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just hood rat shit.
Hood
That's
rats and tacos.
Awesome. All right, so let's go around. So we
Wait, we're not done yet. Hold on. Across the street from here was the very famous Pico Rivera indoor swap meet, and people who are listening to this will know what that is. Only old people know that. Like Craig.
Okay.
Like Craig. I just talk louder, so I don't have to bring it closer to my mouth.
Okay. And
Well,
you
then-
guys,
then talk louder.
are you guys all from Pico? Or I know Roman, you're originally from
Whittier.
Uptown Psychos.
Yeah. Whittier.
Nick.
I've bounced around a lot. Originally from like El Sereno, Lincoln Heights area. More recently been living in Baldwin Park, and I just moved back to El Sereno.
Okay. Any celebrities out there?
Fuck no.
Anybody of note?
No, dude, that one guy that lives on the top of the hill did the
Phil Spector?
Phil Spector.
Right there in Alhambra down the street.
Oh,
yeah.
Phil Spector. Isn't that
Didn't
guy
he
like a
kill someone?
pervert?
Yeah.
Isn't Lance Mountain's house right there in Alhambra on the hill? You know, Lance
It's
Fuck
that house,
I know.
right? Yeah. It's that one.
That
in
big
Alhambra.
house.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Or I'm referring to.
I always try to find some kind of historic relevance. Not that there's no historic relevance here. I'm just saying for more for fun, like
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
facts as opposed to, we were in, what city was it with the volcanics? Jesus Christ. Pasadena, yeah. And there's a lot of like fun history there. Doc Brown's house is there. They got like haunted history, like the Suicide Bridge and like the Gateway to Hell. And
Oh, I used to love drinking right under the
I know
Suicide
the
Bridge
Suicide
right
Bridge.
there.
That shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
yeah. And they had like a lot of, I guess Halloween was filmed there. So they had a
My
lot of fun
neighborhood,
stuff
yeah.
like that. So I figured I'd find it's just all industrial here though.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's the Shakey's up the street.
You can't fuck with those Mojo potatoes.
Fuck.
Fuck.
It's hitting my
Don't even
spine
try
right
it.
now.
Oh my god.
They're in my bag.
No, I'm a huge fan myself, but I'm gonna do a little.
It's usually what we do. We'll practice and we'll go to Shakey's. We try to
Sundays.
make that a family affair.
Absolutely. Any other kind of tradition you guys have? Maybe before practice, you guys do like but you see the celebrities that do like a prayer or
It's the Modelos.
Modelos.
Yeah.
Before, during, and after.
Usually it's Craig like coming to practice. Like as soon as he gets out of the car, he's like, "I'm dying."
And shotgun a beer.
Yeah.
I need to get right.
I noticed I said celebrity like fucking 4 times within a span of 2 minutes. I gotta get that word out of my head today. I meant like
No,
other
man, say it
artists. Other artists. You know how like, you see like fucking, I don't know, Mariah Carey and her group, they pray before a show, or Seinfeld has some kind of what's it called, some group chant they do. Or sports teams.
Yeah. I
Your
mean, there's
guys-
actually there's like cool bands that practice here at Jaco, like Ex Mortis, Skeletal Remains. They're here.
Skeletal remains.
I don't know if they're still here, but like
Self-sabotage.
Dead 77 was right next door. Those guys
okay.
jammed here. Self Sabotage. I play drums in another band, Gottlieb. We're here. We all kind of just share the room.
That's cool. You said there's several bands in one room.
Yeah, and actually, currently, right now, at this moment, because people are not going to know, the Runts are recording. So they're recording an EP.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. And you said your bass player's on its way. All right. So let's talk about you guys. Self Sabotage. Let's first of all let's open up with a track. What do you want to hear?
Like of our stuff?
Yeah. Let's get some music going.
I'll
Get
just
my
say,
feet
like,
moving.
Tremors.
Sure. Let's
Yeah,
go with Tremors.
Tremors. Do Tremors.
All right. Let's do Tremors by Self Sabotage. All right. I'm actually glad you mentioned that song because as I was getting ready to come to this interview or conversation, whatever you want to call it, I was brushing my teeth. I was listening to your demo. It was called, wait, hold on. My Mind is Ghetto. See, I had to look it up because I
There you
forgot.
go.
I have a
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
memory. And I remember the second track really stood out to me, and that just so happens to be Tremors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool track. Wrote that just about personal experience with my addiction, like a lot of the shit that comes with it.
Oh,
So-
yeah. I know that way too well.
Yeah.
Are you, I hope you don't mind me asking, are you in a program too, or are you just kind of how do you're just sober?
Yeah, I mean, I go to 12-step meetings regularly and stuff,
Awesome.
Actually,
choice.
tomorrow's my 4-year clean date.
Perfect.
So,
That's
yeah.
great.
Tomorrow.
That's great.
Tomorrow.
4 years.
Not-
Huh?
As we're
not today.
drinking Modelos. Not supporting your decision.
Don't worry about it. That's why I carry water everywhere I go.
Yeah, water and some energy drink or coffee for me, man.
Did you find the first time you got sober that you replaced it with other addictions, whether it be snacks or pornography
Red Bull
or
and coffee?
gambling?
Yeah, for sure,
We play
dude.
a lot of dice.
That
we
too.
play a lot of dice, actually. I don't think I've ever seen you throw a hand.
Nah, dude, I stay away. Chocolate, man. Chocolate was a good fix for me, like the first couple months, I guess. You know, just that gratification in the brain kind of thing. You know.
Yeah, I remember when because I'm in the program too, 12 Steps myself. I'm about to hit my first year.
Oh yeah, tight man.
I like how you mentioned how you talk about when you're singing about your addiction, right? Let's talk more about that. Is that how most of your writing's about? Is that what a lot of your writing's about?
I guess for these, like on that demo, yeah, a lot of the stuff was written a while ago. So little backstory: Roman and I had a band before called Aggression Equals Action, and I was like in and out of like detox and rehab and stuff, and I was actually at a sober living when we recorded a lot of that stuff. So I think revisiting all of that stuff, now with the right project and the right people. So a lot of that writing is kind of centered around the addiction and the feelings that come with it. Yeah. But I don't try to like focus on that. It's just kind of whatever is in the moment when I'm writing or the vibe of the song. I'm trying to take different approaches to writing. Right now, like what I'm doing is I'm just having them write the instruments and kind of just sitting back and listening and seeing what kind of energy the song has.
Yeah, and you get a lot out of that from being within the addiction, kicking the addiction, after the addiction. The shame or repairing. One thing 12-step talk is wreckage of the past, right? Fixing the wreckage.
Oh
of the
yeah,
past.
for sure. I'm still dealing with that shit. I'm on probation with my nursing board and stuff. So yeah, I mean it is what it is, but it ain't all bad. And I think just music is a good outlet for that stuff. One point that I try to make when talking about the music or the stuff that I write is that a lot of the lyrical content itself, it can sound pretty negative, kind of one single track in that sense, but it's very cathartic to just get it out and let it out and have it recorded or even just like at a show, playing it. So it is kind of negative in that sense, but it's also like a release,
Definitely. Awesome. So we got a little bit of back on. Jesus Christ, look at me, I can't even talk. I'm not even drunk and I'm fucking having trouble here. So we got a little bit about your writing process. What about the playing as far as the music? Let's go on to the guitar player. What's some of your inspirations and who influenced your writing style?
Well, I would say my uncle, and it had a lot to do with it, because he would like jam out AC/DC and shit in his room, and I would later on listen to AC/DC and Led Zeppelin and all those guys and fucking bitch and shit, so that inspired me to pick up a guitar and start playing, and then I started listening to punk rock, and I loved the energy of that shit, so I would start covering shit in my room, sit there and fucking play Germ songs, whatever the fuck it is, and the rest is fucking history. I've been doing this shit for 20 years plus.
A long time.
And how did you meet Roman and Nick?
Actually, our bass player, Line, they were jamming one night, and I guess they wanted a guitar player, so Line hit me up to come down and jam. So I came down and jammed, and the rest is history.
Now he has a guitar player. Now we have a guitar player.
Yeah.
Because the band was an accident. It literally was an accident.
Yeah, so I play in another band with a line called Mard, and practice got canceled that day, and Roman just happened to shoot through or whatever. Okay. So him and Align started jamming, and then that's kind of how the band started, Align was on guitar, Roman was on drums, and I was just kind of sitting there watching them jam, and I guess there was, some ass riffing going on, and it sounded pretty cool, so Roman just immediately stood up and was like, all right, we're starting a band. Nick, you're going to do vocals. And that was that. So
yeah, and I don't think it's even been a year yet.
Has it been a year? 10 months, 11 months?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but we hit the ground running. Like, just immediately as soon as we made that decision, just like...
I mean, our first show was like 2,000 people plus.
I was going to say, I remember Roman told me about your first show. It was on the news. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was a bitchin' show.
Let's talk about that first show you guys did.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Roman, I'm so sorry, but could you please pull the mic up?
Awesome. It was a pretty crazy show. We pretty much hadn't jammed for a little while, and we got reached out to do that show, and I called the guys, and I was like, do you guys want to do it? And I was just like, please just say yes. You know what I mean? We hadn't rehearsed or anything. I think we only had like 7 songs maybe.
Yeah.
And, like,
Maybe.
2 covers.
Yeah.
And we just jumped on the gig. We jumped on the gig and not really understanding what was going to happen. The thing is like, at that time when we were doing shows, or when that show happened, these dudes like Dead City, The Runs, Corrupted Youth, all those bands were working together and like organizing like these crazy fucking outdoor events, like where they would just pull up with a generator. I mean, like, punks have done that before, but like the scale of these shows were fucking crazy because it was, you would kind of go and it'd be like a scene from like the Warriors or something, and you'd just see like thousands of kids, just like we're not kids, but just like people, you know what I mean? And it's like not just punks, it's like punks, hip hop kids, like graffiti crew, like everyone is just there for the party, you know, because at the time it's like COVID times, you know. So, just like when the big scares were happening, you know what I mean? So like, it was tense. Everyone was like, should we do this? Should we go? And we just jumped the gun and just made the decision to play that first show, and it was fucking crazy. So,
Yeah, I was not expecting that. That was nuts.
Yeah, and I saw, like you said, the Warriors is a good way to describe it. I saw the graffiti.
Yeah.
There was bonfires. It was just
Yeah.
people were absolutely going crazy. And like you said, it was during the COVID, like the scary times before we really. I guess by the time we had an idea of what was going on, but people didn't really go out much. There weren't really any shows. That's why you had to, you know, as you said, get the generator and be, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I had a burp.
You gotta be Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, you had to kind of, like I said, just keep it, hide it from the authorities and everything.
I mean, we couldn't really hide it from the authorities, man. There were so many fucking people, and like they were fucking with traffic. Like kids were lighting off fireworks, throwing
That's,
smoke
you know,
bombs, just like just a lot of recklessness. You know what I mean? I haven't seen that kind of shit ever at a show. You know what I mean? Like just straight, like unless it was like a riot or something. You know?
Yeah.
But that shit was fucking tense because it was just like you get there and you're just like, man, this is dangerous to be at. You know? Like, this is not good for anyone to be here because it's wild, you know what I mean? Anything can happen. Eventually, like, the cops came to that show, and they ended up, like, shooting rubber bullets. Like, from the top of, like, where the freeway was and from where the show was happening, it was probably, like, 3 stories difference, you know? So they were from up top just, like, kind of just, like, shooting us, like...
Into the crowd, dude. Yeah.
Like, blindly, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how accurate can you be? They were just fucking shooting off. But, I mean, yeah, that's what happened, dude. It was
Aside
crazy.
from the debauchery, was there any violence? Was it a pretty, how do I say, it's a pretty safe show? Aside
Scuffles,
from,
I mean, of course, you know, you're gonna get into like scraps and stuff. You're gonna see people box. I mean, I didn't.
Surprisingly,
see
I
anything
didn't
too crazy.
see that much.
Do you remember
yeah.
when we were leaving and then there was a guy with a whip? And it was swinging around a whip. He was like, "Waka!" You didn't see that
Like
shit?
an Indiana Jones
It was
shit.
right next to the Home Depot. You don't remember that shit?
Nah,
We
man.
walked out together. You don't remember that?
Nah, I don't
oh my
remember
god,
that.
that shit was so funny. I was like, is no one noticing this? This guy's just fucking running around with their whip. Yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
awesome. So let's talk about your style, Roman. You said you guys don't do 2-step, you do 1-step.
Yeah, 1-step. Yeah, it's not. It's because it's not like really like people call us like a hardcore punk band. Like some points we do like hardcore. I'd say like we don't do like the like I guess like super like what kind of bands can you come?
You mentioned what's it called, Power Trip.
Oh, that's what I want. That's what I like. You know what I mean? That's like the direction I wanted it to go into. But you know, some of our, I guess like the sound. I don't know. People hear it and they're like, "Oh, you guys sound like a hardcore punk band," or you're like, they kind of put us in like on lineups with bands that are just like hardcore bands. We're not like a straight up hardcore band. You know what I mean? We're more like punk. I don't, it sounds weird to hear that because it's like the same shit, but
So many different
it's
fucking
very particular.
genres of that
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Yeah.
You gotta know. You gotta be in the know to know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we kind of fall somewhere in between on that spectrum between hardcore and punk. You know, we're not straight up hardcore, but there's more hardcore elements to it sonically than you would find in your traditional punk band. Like, we definitely don't fit like a street punk type vibe, you know? But none of it's intentional. It's just kind of what comes out in the room, you know? And everyone has like a different tastes, you know? Like, I like a lot of hardcore, straight up just hardcore stuff. And, you know, Craig loves like old school, like 80s hardcore punk, like that American hardcore shit. Align's like a fucking straight up rock and roller, you know, and fucking Roman. He loves like a lot of crust and like peace punk and stuff like that, you know?
Psychobilly.
No, I've known Roman. I mean, I was thinking about it, like about close to 15 years. I think I met you. First met you at that show in Montebello, that warehouse or whatever. It was like an office building.
It wasn't Montebello. It was the Slam Theater in El Monte.
Okay.
With Angry Frank. You remember that? Yeah.
Oh,
Los
Angry
Gatos
Frank.
Locos.
Yeah.
Angry Frank. He was always angry.
Fucking Angry Frank. I remember.
Fucking
that.
Angry Frank.
Angry Frank.
He'd be fucking so pissed, dude, because Big Mike would open. You know, they had the back door, and I used to give Big Mike beers to just let it, like all my homies in for free. I'd be like, Mike, I'm like, come on. I'm like, I know you from La Puente shows. I know you're down, dude. Like, let us into the show. He's like, well, you got a beer for me, bro?
I remember Big Mike. I'm like, hey, why do they call you Big Mike?
Because it's Big Mike, dog.
I know he's a big guy. He just looked at me and got kind of quiet. I'm like, I gotta keep my mouth shut from now on.
Big Mike is actually on the cover of our demo.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you make sure you pop that in. If oh wait, no, we can't show this, but that would be great if this was on video or something.
How about this? Like, I'll incorporate into the icon, you know.
Yeah, put that as the icon. That'd be funny.
Just him. Does he have his shirt on, or?
Yeah,
is
he's got an SMD T-shirt, and he's got like his curly hair with like a flipped up hat.
Yeah, I remember the hat would barely fit. It was like in the last little.
It's like the last little notch.
Yeah.
He was pushing it, dude.
Could you get a bigger one? I think they have them. No, he was cool. I think he did a little promoting too, if I remember correctly. I think we did a show.
Yeah,
or
he
two
did a
for
lot
him.
of stuff. He did promoting.
There you go.
He played in bands. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
That picture. My
Oh
God.
shit! Here
The
comes
guys
the
walking
riffraff,
in,
dude.
And they're
Comes
just coming in
trouble.
here all loud.
I remember the.
Oh wait, no, that's not even them.
It was,
It's not even them, dude.
I remember I got kicked in the balls in that little parking area. I guess a little backstage / parking lot area.
Someone kicked you in the balls, you said?
Yeah. Well, I kicked him in the balls first. I said, okay, fine, go ahead and kick me for even. Because he grabbed me by the man boob. And that's one thing I hate when a person grabs me by my man boob. It's like, oh!
Don't touch
It's like
me.
kicked him in the balls. Because it was a habit. Not a habit, but like a reflex. Like, I hate that, you know?
Yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah, because he pinched him hard. I'm like, I'm going to have a
You
bruise.
pinched him hard?
I'm going to have a bruise. Yeah, what are you doing to me? You know, what happened to shaking hands? So I hit him in the balls.
Hey, there they are.
It's about fucking time.
All right, that's
we got the rest of the band
Awesome.
here now.
The rest of the band is here.
What up? What up?
All right, so I guess someone's going to scoot in with you guys.
You guys got to sit in here.
There's
Okay.
enough room for both y'all right here.
Oh, so we got 2 more members. All right. So both of these guys are in the band?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to sit close to me.
Okay.
Everyone's what's up, Roman?
All right. So go ahead and introduce yourselves and what you play in the band.
Everyone's saying hello to each other right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
All they hear is and slapping. So you can use your
slapping.
slapping.
They just hear skin being touched.
Yeah, so you could use your imagination. Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
This
So
is
Eugene actually hasn't even practiced with us.
Played a show though.
Oh no, you did practice with me. And
yeah.
Nick. It was me and Nick.
And then I met you on stage
Oh yeah.
when we were playing the show.
Introduce yourself.
By the way, I'm Align. I play the bass guitar.
I'm Eugene. I play guitar.
awesome. Eugene, nice to meet you. Align, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know much about you guys. I know Align is into skateboarding though.
Yes, sir. Oh, man.
Do you guys need beers?
Yeah, if you guys want to knock them back.
I think I need a beer.
Pass me one of those.
Eugene looks so uncomfortable right now.
He's never sat this close next to men.
Yeah.
I have. All right, so where are we? What's going on?
All
What
right.
did we
so
walk
go-
into?
Well, right now we're just talking about. We'll get to you guys right now. We're just talking about the Slam Theater days. How I met Roman at the Slam Theater 2007.
2007.
It was
Slam
the
Theater.
Cursed, Formaldehydes,
Formaldehydes, Los Gatos Locos.
Catacomb Rockers,
Goddamn Gallows.
Henchman Gallows.
I
Yeah,
got that tattoo right here.
that's right. That's right. They'll be in town soon. Yeah, still my favorite band.
I saw Calavera there
Oh, okay.
with Unit 13.
Yes, I played that show.
really?
Uptown
Fuck.
Psychos.
Oh, that's
you
right.
did.
I went to that show too. I went to
Oh
that
my
show
God.
too. Mike, fucking Big Mike, wouldn't let me backstage though.
Fuck.
All you had to do was give him a beer.
I didn't fucking know.
Damn.
I remember that now. I was pissed off because I wanted to hang out with you guys.
Password. You just give him a beer, bro.
Oh my god! Who else played? What was that fucking band? The guitarist from the Slenderman had. There's something Cats
Cat
played.
Killers.
Cat Killers.
Cat
there we go.
Skunk Drano.
Scott Train. What happened to that guy?
I don't know, dude, but it was fucking weird.
Because I still talk to Christian.
Yeah, Chris is cool.
Yeah.
You should have Chris come in.
He's been on.
With us.
Oh,
That'd be
okay. Yeah, absolutely. Well, let me guess. You're jumping for his band too?
fun. I mean, I did.
Oh, God.
Remember? Wait, no, I played with Frank, the camera guy in here.
Oh, that's right. He
It was
did
me and
mention.
Frank, and I was in the slandering. Nick actually went to a couple shows. Do you remember that?
Yeah, dude.
At the punk rock, what was that place called? The punk rock museum.
I remember them.
And the show was terrible.
Mockingbird.
Yeah, Tequila Mockingbird. Do you remember her? You don't know Tequila Mockingbird?
That sounds familiar.
I don't know. We played some show.
Speaking of it, we're talking about the Punk Rock Factory, that video you told people to stop tagging you in.
Which one?
With that fat dude with the beard. The Punk Rock
You know who started that shit? This fucking guy.
Hey, look
A lion?
look. Hey, call me, dude.
Is that what pops up when he
Yeah,
calls
dude,
you?
It's fucking great.
No.
I gotta show you guys just because.
I might have to do that too. I was funny. Oh my God.
Oh, I can't see it, but it's like.
Hold on. I'm going to call right now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see it,
call
I
it,
see
call it.
What's the word?
Oh, what the fuck
Is it
is-
doppelganger?
Oh, it doesn't come out. It doesn't come big. Never mind.
No.
Never
It's
mind.
cool.
It's okay, but I like it though. I like where you're going with that.
I have a funny picture saved of you, too, when
Ay,
you call
shut
me
up.
when you're asleep
Oh
right
my
there.
God.
You're a fucking Murphy?
Fuck.
Oh, do you guys do that shit when people fall asleep? You fuck with them?
Yeah.
I used to hate that,
What kind of
man.
friend are you if you don't?
I used to fucking hate that.
Well, they don't like draw on us, but they take pictures and like
Hold that.
fucking
Don't
add our
I'm
faces to
overheating.
something else.
Or you
Okay,
duct
a
tape
little
their whole
Photoshop.
body
Yeah.
Yeah.
so when they wake up.
These guys all mastered fucking Photoshop. And
Yeah, see, I'm a memer too. Actually, I sent Roman a meme where he had his old psychobilly hair. I turned into a scoop and I had Chris eating you with cereal, I think.
I didn't see that.
No, I'm a Photoshop guy myself as far as the phone. Yeah, no, it's